Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a kind of festival Coachella inspired makeup look, something with a bit more colour, a bit more pop. I've seen so many people on YouTube doing this kind of festival inspired makeup look and I've been loving them, so I thought I would create one myself. I've never done one on my channel, so let's do it today. The sun is shining outside, it's an absolutely gorgeous spring day here in Germany, but yeah, let's get straight into the video. I'm actually going to do my eye makeup first today and then do the face later on. And for my eyes, I'm going to be playing with this palette here. I did do a first impression swatch video on this Zoeva palette and the highlighting palette. If you've not seen that yet, I will throw it up in the cards right now so you can go and check it out. But look at the spectrum of colours in this palette. Perfect to create a more colourful festival inspired look. I'm first just applying some of this P2 eye base. I am using an eyeshadow primer because I do want to use some colour today. I definitely do not want the shadows to crease up. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this Essence All About Matte translucent powder just on a fluffy brush to set that base into place. I definitely do not want any patchiness when blending out these gorgeous colourful shadows. So I think I'm going to kind of stay in this region of colours here. The yellows, oranges, pinky, reds kind of spectrum. So I'm going to start off with this light yellow colour here just to start building up our crease and the transition through the crease. And you do just want to apply that to the crease with a nice fluffy blending brush. Okay, I'm going to intensify that colour a little bit by mixing these two shades here. So very lightly, I definitely don't want this to be a dark look. I do still want it to be quite natural, as you guys know. That is the vibe that I'm going for these days. So yeah, I'm just going to put that over the top using very, very light pressure. I'm kind of feeling doing a halo eye look today. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to take this shade here mixed with this gorgeous pinky shade here. And I'm going to start by taking my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush. So I'm starting by pressing the shadow into the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm going to lightly take it through the crease, like in a half moon shape, and all the way into that inner corner. I feel like it's coming off very, very peachy, so I'm going to take a slightly denser brush. This is the 225 Eye Blender by Zoeva, and I'm going to go in with these two now, not so much this peachy shade, this kind of more reddy shade and the pink shade, and I'm just going to intensify that colour on the outer corner and the inner corner. And then going back in with the 228 brush, I'm going to blend out those edges. And also going back in with that first blending brush that we used for the transition, just to make sure everything is really soft and blended out. Next, I'm just going to take this concealer by Essence. It's the Camouflage Concealer. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to my lid to create a base for the holographic shadow that I want to put on top. And for my lid colour today, I'm going to jump into this Spring Strobe Spectrum palette, also by LIEBE. It is a holographic highlighting palette, absolutely stunning. And I'm going to take this shade here. It has a really nice pink reflex to it. And I'm going to pop that on top of the concealer in the middle of my lid. And to make sure everything's blended nicely, I'm going to go back in with the denser blending brush and just try and blend those edges together. So I'm going to leave my eyes how they are for now. I will come back to them a little bit later on, but for now I'm going to move on to my skin, and I'm going to start off by using the NYX Pore Filler Primer. It looks like this. I've used it a couple of times and I do like it, especially for this area of my skin, where through the day I do seem to see quite large pores. So I'm just going to put some of that here. Do you know what, guys? That is the first time that I use these eyeshadows on my eyes and there is zero fallout. That's amazing, especially because the colours are quite vibrant. So yeah, that's good. And for the outer perimeter of my face, I'm going to use the Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base by Catrice. The consistency is a little bit lighter, a little bit more fluid with this one, so I'm just going to pop that here. Okay. I'm a little bit thirsty. Okay. And for foundation today, I'm going to use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I have had a couple of sunbeds the last couple of weeks, I think one a week, because I'm going to Mexico a week tomorrow and I have to prep my skin for the Mexican climate. Otherwise my poor skin burns like a lobster even when I use sun cream. So I do like to go on a couple of sunbeds just to give my skin a little bit of colour before I go into that intense sun. So this is a little bit darker, which should match my skin tone nicely, and I'm just popping that onto a flat top buffer brush and I'm going to start buffing that into my skin. And then where I want a little bit more coverage, I just like to tap the brush in those areas. I think it gives a more even finish than just doing circular motions. So normally just my cheeks, actually everywhere. I do it everywhere. My cheeks, my chin, my nose and my forehead. Just tap, tap, tap. For concealer today, I've been testing out this one here by NYX. It's the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I'm not sure how I feel about it at the moment. I like the colour. It is light enough to highlight under my eyes. Got good coverage. But yeah, I haven't made up my mind on it yet. I'm going to try it out a few more times and I will give you an updated review soon. But yeah, just put that all in the places that you want to highlight your face, and then I'm just going to buff that in with the same brush. So having blended out that concealer, I will say it has got really nice coverage. I feel like it's really highlighted my face nicely. It's very lightweight. It's not thick or, you know, chunky in consistency. It's really lightweight. It feels really like airy. And yeah, the coverage is good. I do think I like it, but like I said, I do want to try it out a couple more times. And to set that concealer, I'm going to go back in with my Essence All About Matte palette. And I'm going to use my LIEBE 105. My eyesight is so bad. And I'm just going to set under my eyes. And to set the rest of my foundation, I'm going to take the Essence Camouflage 2-in-1 powder and makeup powder. Oh, it looks like this. Guys, no jokes, my skin looks absolutely flawless right now. I don't know if it's the primer or a mix of the foundation and concealer and this powder, who knows? All I know is my skin looks flawless. I'm now gonna go ahead and warm up my complexion a little bit. You guys know I love this bronzer. It's by Essence and it's called the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 02 Sunny. So I'm just picking up some of that on a nice big powder brush. I like to start at the back of my cheekbones and then slowly bring it forwards. Everything is just blending so nice today. Thank you, skin, thank you. Okay, take a little bit up here. This hair is so annoying. Look how broken it is. This is from having to wear the wigs at Starlight, my poor hair. But I am getting my hair done on Friday, ready for my holiday. And I'm gonna go more ombre, so I'm gonna have darker, more natural hair color through the top, and I'm still gonna be blonde towards the ends. But hopefully it just saves my hair a little bit from breaking so much. Ugh. For blush today, I'm going to take this one by NYX. It's one of their baked blushes in the shade Journey. And I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to finish my highlighter a little bit later on. I'm going to move back on to finish the eyes. So I'm going to start by taking this Zoeva pencil brush. So I'm going to go in with this shade here first. And I'm going to run that under my lower lash line. God, these shadows are so gorgeous. And just to blow that out a little bit, I'm going to go into this orange shade here, really lightly, because it's super pigmented. And I'm just gonna kind of blend underneath that shadow. Okay guys, I'm just gonna apply some of my NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner and my Essence The False Lashes Mascara off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have done my mascara and winged liner off camera. I did also put some of this NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese in my waterline, just to brighten the eyes up a little bit. So now I am going to do my inner corner highlight, and I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a lilac-y touch. So I'm going to take this shade here from the Zoeva highlighting palette. It's got a gorgeous kind of lilac-y blue holographic effect. So I'm just going to pick some of that up on my brush and pop that in the inner corner. Now it's time to highlight my face, so I'm going to go back into my Zoeva palette and mix these two shades together. This one has the pink reflex and this one has the lilac-y blue reflex. Let's start highlighting the highest points of my cheekbones. Putting a little bit, as always, on the tip of my nose and on the bridge. Nothing too crazy, she says, with a bright pink nose. But hey, it's Coachella, it's festival season. If you're gonna intensify the highlight at any time, this is the time to do it. A little bit on the old Cupid's bow. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to add some of these little sparkles around my eyes. I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But I will try my best, but I'll be back to finish my lips in a second. So the diamantes have been going on my eye really well, so I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. I've just opened up a bobby pin, and I'm just putting a little bit of eyelash glue on the tip. Hold on. And then I'm just going to put the glue onto my eye where I want the gem to go. About there. Then I just pick up, it's really difficult, I'm going to get one of these little gems onto my finger and very carefully put the gem onto my eye. And then get my bobby pin again and just press it down into place. I think I'm going to go wild and put one right on my inner corner as well. All I've got left to do now are the lips. So I'm first going to go in with this Catrice Long Lasting Lip Pencil, and it's in the shade Vintage Rose. And to go on top, I'm going to take this liquid lipstick by P2 in the shade London Chic. I bought this the other day, I really liked it. It dries down completely matte, so it will last the whole day. And lastly, to make sure my makeup stays in place all day, I'm just going to spray some of this NYX Dewy Finish setting spray on top. Give it a shake. So guys, that is going to be it for this makeup tutorial. What do you guys think? I love how it turned out. It was really nice to be a little bit more creative today. I think it's not too, it is quite intense, but I think you could be a lot more intense. I think for a festival Coachella inspired look, I do love how it turned out. I love all the little gems around my eyes. I love the colour selection. This palette from Zoeva is fantastic. The colour spectrum is beautiful. The shadows are such good quality. I had zero fallout, like I said. They blended so smoothly and softly. They were buildable. I just can't say enough good things about this palette, and the strobing palette as well. I feel like my face, it's just got the most gorgeous glow from the highlighting palette. So if you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I hope I've maybe inspired you in some way to create a good festival fun look. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button just so you see all the videos that I upload, lifestyle, beauty, fashion, vlogging, all that good stuff. So yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see all of you in my next video. Until then, I love you guys so much. Ich liebe euch. Bye.